Among the pictures in my grandfather's house was a signed photograph of Einstein. When first shown it, I was just old enough to have heard of Einstein and asked where it came from. Well, my grandfather was a publisher and had once visited the famous scientist to discuss a book on the theory of relativity. Many years later, I found out more. There were copies of letters giving almost daily updates of his trip to Germany in the autumn of 1921. The object was to talk to German scientists and find books that would be worth translating into English. At that time, recent developments in theoretical physics, especially the theory of relativity, interested many readers. This was no longer something just for specialists with a solid grasp of mathematics. Much of the work had been done in Germany. There was clearly a demand for good books in English explaining the new theories and results. I've edited the letters and added some background historical information. This trip was just 3 years after the end of the First World War. Germany was a defeated nation. Turbulent politics and a host of economic and social problems made life difficult, also for business travellers. It is very difficult to do one's business, and that also in the experience of residents here. There is a good deal of apparent hardship. Even at the very good class flat of the Motzkowskis, things are now on the lowest scale. Several of the letters include lists of books which give an idea of the important scientific topics at that time. Many of the authors are well known, others now rather obscure, but information on almost all of them could be found on the internet. A list with brief biographical details is included. Einstein proved difficult to locate. I was at Professor Einstein's this morning, but had a great disappointment, for he has gone to Italy. Mrs. Einstein and her daughter apparently tried to keep him in order, but I gather that is difficult. But eventually there was a short meeting. Einstein was very friendly, but he is the most unusual man one can imagine. You can find the complete text on Google Docs. I've put the link here, and it's also as a comment to this video.